Hines and the Institute for Justice way back in March 2015, when a federal court of appeals ruled that his professional veterinary advice is not protected by the First Amendment. But in June 2018, the U.S. Supreme Court handed down a new decision saying we were right all along. And so that's why Ron and the Institute for Justice are going back to federal court to vindicate his rights once and for all. Ron is a great guy. He's a retired, disabled veterinarian who used the internet for 10 years to help pet owners across the country and around the world. But that got him in serious trouble. The Texas Vet Board said you can't talk to pet owners unless you examine their pets in person first. But that's just not a realistic option for people who don't have access to veterinary care. For them, it's someone like Ron or it's no veterinary care at all. That's why in 2013, Ron and the Institute for Justice brought suit in federal court to protect the rights of professionals across the country. But 2 years later, a federal court of appeals ruled that professional advice is not a form of protected speech, but is instead akin to occupational conduct like welding or performing surgery. And unfortunately, the Supreme Court declined to hear our case. Fast forward to June 2018, we're back in the saddle. The Supreme Court just ruled in a different case that the First Amendment does protect the free speech rights of professionals. That's why Ron and the Institute for Justice are taking on Texas again to cement the free speech rights of professionals to share their expertise.